Hey everyone, welcome to the squad. This is the Park Squad Pod, a podcast where four friends catch up and chat about all things Disney, day-to-day life, and more. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host for today's episode, and I'm here with the rest of the squad.
I'm Heidi.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Haley.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 2, Disneyland Attractions Ranked. Now, for all you Disney World people, we know this is like a touchy subject, but we love Disneyland, and we're excited to rank these because I feel like we've talked about this since we did D23 Disneyland to like talk about Disneyland attractions, and we never did. So I'm so excited to do it here with all of you guys today. But we can do like a little chit chat before. How are you guys doing over there on that side?
We're good. We're busy as always. We've got like two little ones. If you're new to the pod, we have 7-month-old twins that keep us rather busy. We just also moved recently.
Yeah.
We had some special guests come visit us recently, Brandon and Heidi. But no, other than that, I don't think we have a whole ton going on, but it's good over here. It's just
the weather's starting to turn, getting ready for spooky season.
Yep.
Always fun.
Yeah, we've lived outside of the fall realm for like the last 4 years. So this is the first year back. So I'm super excited.
For really excited to get a proper autumn, if you will.
Yeah, it's football season. I've got my Eagles shirt on, so I'm excited for that as well. But you guys have a lot going on, especially coming up.
We do. We're like in full-blown like
honeymoon.
Prep and pack honeymoon weekend here.
Yeah, on the day that we're filming this, we're going on our honeymoon in 3 days, which is kind of crazy. I feel like this weekend is like when it just started feeling real because we're actually like packing and we're very last minute around here. So like we're doing everything. And now we're like, oh my gosh, but we still have to go to work for 2 days. So we'll do that. And then we're leaving and we're so excited.
But it's like an extended trip. Like we were saying, like it's a 2-week trip, but it's like a bunch of things kind of like in one, like Disneyland, Alani, and then like Hawaii on its own. So I feel like it's gonna feel fun to like do all that stuff. So we're gonna be like gone for 2 weeks. So if you want to stay tuned for our like updates at Sunny Times 2 on Instagram, we'll post as much as we can.
Yeah, this will probably go out when we're there.
Yeah, for sure. And what I was going to say is be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new to the squad, all those things. Follow us on Instagram at the Park Squad Pod for all of the fun stuff. Here the pod is back and we're so excited. But I think this was like a fun segue to do Disneyland because we're going like to Disneyland. We've all like recently went, so I feel like this is a fun thing together. Yeah.
Recently, it was a year
ago. in my heart, it's recent.
Yeah, I feel like
recent,
I don't know. You guys obviously been busy with the wedding. We've obviously been busy with the baby. So I feel like the time in the year has like gone by. So it feels like Disneyland like wasn't super long ago.
Yeah, when we hit the date range in August, like last month, I was like, oh wow, it was already a year ago. So it definitely flew
all
by.
of like the memories of like a year ago came up, and I was like, really?
A year? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's true.
It's wild. I was going to start this off. This is like random, but I feel like this could be maybe something new that we do briefly. It's just like a little fun thing to bring like a question to everybody before we do this ranking. Since we're talking about Disneyland, everybody's looking confused. They're like, what is he going to throw at them? But I feel like when kind of talking like about this, like, is there something about Disneyland, if you could, because we go to Disney World more often, is there something that you would bring over? It could be big or small to Disney World. And I'll give my example. Mine is the Disneyland band. I know that it's a very Disneyland thing, but it's a small thing that I just really like. I feel like it adds a lot to Main Street, and I just like that about Disneyland. And I think that Disney World could do it as well. So that's kind of like my small little thing. I don't know if anybody has thoughts or it's too tough of a thing, but
you just really
no. And I mean, we were in the parade with the band.
We were, which is why that I wanted to bring it up.
I know. If you haven't seen that, go watch Brandon and Heidi's vlogs of when we were in Disneyland last year. At this point. No, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think there are like a lot of things that kind of make the difference more distinct. Like I think it'd be really easy for it to feel a lot like Magic Kingdom, but there are a lot of things that kind of make it distinct. I think one of the cool things, and it might be, I think it'd be like impossible to accomplish in Walt Disney World, but I really like the like inside the park monorail. Like I think boarding the monorail in the park is pretty cool. And it goes through the park a lot more, especially Disneyland itself. You can kind of see it over in the Tomorrowland area, where obviously at Magic Kingdom in Orlando, it's just at the ticket and transportation. So I think that's really cool. I mean, I love it when it goes through Epcot. So it going through Magic Kingdom, I think would add a fun kind of kinetic element as well.
Love that.
That's a good one. I think I have one. Mine's kind of like, I originally was going to say something different, but I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with like the, what's it called? The Jolly Holiday, like type of food that you can get, I'd bring that to Magic Kingdom, because I feel like Magic Kingdom doesn't have a lot of good food, and so if they could elevate it, and I feel like that would like fit obviously well on Main Street in Magic Kingdom, if they could bring that food and bring it to Magic Kingdom, then I'd really like it, because that homes like some of my favorite food at Disneyland.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think like I was gonna go super like big and generic, and I think the thing that makes like Disneyland / DCA like my favorable parks is the food.
Yeah.
So I think that like if Magic Kingdom, I mean probably Disney World as a whole, there is obviously some good food spots, but I think if you could give me Disneyland DCA food in Orlando, it's like chef's kiss.
Yeah,
I think that's what's missing for me.
I think the food is a big one, right? Like Bengal barbecue is like maybe top 5 at Disneyland, and it would be like the most popular, like
even like
place in Magic Kingdom.
Their carts, like Maurice's Treats, like has way more interesting food than any cart at Disney World or in Magic Kingdom, like at all.
Yes,
it's true.
I always say that like Disneyland is the one place that I'm like a foodie. I'm like everything I just go crazy for. It always is a hit. Even the stuff that you think won't be that good, like it's still better than the stuff that is like
even just like the iced coffees. Like I think about like how many iced coffees the 4 of us drank when we were there.
Yeah, a lot of iced coffee.
Yeah,
Crazy.
It's just so much better. I think
so many. Yeah, just kind of like a fun little question to bring up. I was like, I don't know if that's like a fun like every episode thing someone brings a question, but I just wanted to chat about it because I feel like people that have never been, obviously, like there's things that are different. But like you mentioned, there's a lot of things that are the same. Like I think like at Disneyland, like it feels very much like a Magic Kingdom, but there are so many differences that make it so distinct. So I just kind of wanted to bring that up if there was anything. But I think those were all good answers. Great job, guys.
Thanks.
Good question, Brandon.
So now we're going to kick it off and we're going to get into the attractions. Now, there are a lot of attractions at Disneyland specific. So we'll do DCA like in a whole nother episode. But we thought that we'd kick this off here first. I'm going to kind of take us around the park. I realize that sometimes we do these rankings and like the last one is like the most non-interesting attraction. And it's like so boring. So hopefully some of the ones that I saved at the end, I saved like some good ones I think for last in terms of the area, but we're kind of going to go like around the park in the different areas and kind of talk about them. For those that are new, the way that we did these rankings last time for the 4 Disney World parks was we gave out like a number ranking just off the top of our head without even really thinking 1 to 100, or I guess kind of 0 to 100 if you want to give a 0.
0 to 100.
There were some zeros last time. Heidi was throwing zeros left, right, and center.
Maybe she'll change it when some things get updated and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
maybe
who knows?
I'll go back.
But there are some things just to preface as well that we have not done on this side. You guys have not done on your side, or we haven't done collectively. So we may kind of skip over those like rather quickly, but we'll still touch on them because they are the Disneyland attractions. And then maybe at the end, we can touch on some of our favorites. I know throughout we'll kind of give our high rankings, but we'll see what's included. So we're going to kick it off on Main Street USA because there's a few attractions there. We haven't done like either of these, but we'll bring them up because they're iconic. The first one is Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and with that comes the new Walt Disney A Magical Life show that just debuted. We have not seen either, so we don't have a really good ranking, but both of you, have you seen the Abe Lincoln? I forget. No, right?
No, I don't even know if it was open when we went or it's just something that wasn't really on our radar. Seems like it could have just been a personal skip here.
DNF.
I think I'm excited obviously for like the new animatronic to be in it. And so I mean should we just get it going?
Get right into it.
I'm probably gonna go like a 75. Like it's like better than half, but like I'm obviously not chomping at the bit to go.
Yeah, I was gonna give it like a 61. Seems cool enough. I would definitely do it. I don't know how frequently I'd be like, all right, everybody, let's go back to,
Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah, I feel like I was gonna say 70, and I feel like that's generous, to be honest. Like, especially for like me personally, I just like these types of attractions I'm not like really geared towards. I think what's elevating it for me is the fact that like Walt's in it now. So like if it was just Abe Lincoln, no offense to him, I don't know if I'm gonna be running.
Honest Abe.
I'm pretty sure he like stands up though, doesn't he? Like, that's pretty
apparently
impressive.
it's really
That's
cool.
the big moment when he gets out of the chair.
And he's a tall fella.
So maybe I'll go see it and I'll change my mind. But I feel like 70 is pretty generous for me. So I'm
you guys have to see it and report back.
For sure. I feel like
I'll post Sorry, I was just
No,
gonna say
you're good.
maybe you'll post on the Instagram and you'll just give a ranking of all the things that if you
True.
change it.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
give a number. I'm at like a 65 probably. And the only reason I kind of compare this to Carousel of Progress, where now they're getting their animatronic, which was cool. But I wouldn't have to do it multiple times. I feel like it's one of those you can see it. And then maybe if there's like nothing else to do, you'd go check out the Walt Disney show. But really, like the re-rideability or rewatchability, I feel like isn't the highest. But I think like the higher rating of a 65 like is because it is cool. Like the animatronics,
Yeah.
like to me is cool. So that's kind of why for me. But the next one, I think you guys both did. We haven't done as well, but it's the Disneyland Railroad.
I think we did it. He doesn't think we did it.
I know we did the Disney World one, like the Magic Kingdom one,
Yeah.
when it reopened, because we made a point to get on that. I don't remember if we did the Disneyland one, but it seems like something we would have done.
I'm probably gonna go pretty high, like 85. Like
Yeah.
I think the railroads are cool. I think and I do think I'm pulling a lot from Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Like in my memory of this, but I think it's cool that like you like the monorail in the park. It gives the same vibes just on the ground.
100%. Yeah, I'm going like 73. Trains are cool. Trains are good.
And Walt was a big train guy.
He was a big train guy,
He was a train guy, yeah.
notoriously.
I'm gonna say, well, yeah. I was just gonna say 80.
You were not.
I don't know.
Well,
It's hard to
Take away
start-
40 is what you're probably going to say.
I don't know. I feel like we're starting off with these obscure ones.
Well,
I'm like, why don't we start off with the good ones? Because now I'm saying 80, and then I'm gonna get to good rides. I have to
But-
give
Yeah,
them
and you're
I
gonna
think
100.
that's
have to go
fair. I
higher.
actually think that's
Like
think
I
it's
kind of
pretty
feel
fair.
like I've already put myself in a hole.
But
so like if
listen-
I'm giving, what did I give the last guy? Abe.
but
70.
I don't know that you need to
Five.
give it in comparison to your
comparison.
That's
last
what I
one.
was going to
Like,
say.
okay,
It's
okay,
like
well, I
there's
said 80.
levels to this.
I
Like
said 80.
there's
Yeah.
levels of attractions. And the reason we
Can't
did
take
this,
it back.
Heidi, for your reference is when you walk in the park, the first thing is Main Street USA. I tried to keep it very
Can I say why I was laughing though?
Yeah.
Because one time there was a video of Brandon and he was describing Walt Disney, and you said, because like the biggest thing about Walt Disney is that he's a train guy. And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I said it's he one of the things he's most known for is being a train guy. And Heidi's like,
is.
he literally
But
the
the whole
made
thing-
Disney.
But that's all you said. You're like, that's what people know him for.
That's what I said. And I
And
was
I'm
like,
like,
that's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
It's a
Maybe
fun
that's
way to frame
what
yeah,
Disney
just a-
people know him
a
for.
figurehead of like
Yeah.
a train guy, big
Walt
train guy.
Disney World Company.
yeah.
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 Anyways, I'll just stick with 80.
I was
I've
kind
never
of
done it.
in like the 75 range, and I heard this has like some dinosaurs in there. That's what I heard about this.
Ours
railroad.
did.
We must have ridden this one.
We
then.
did.
We definitely went
It's-
on one with dinosaurs.
It's
yeah.
this
So
one.
that's this one.
Oh, you're going back in time. Look
Because
over
Disney
there.
World does not. We did it,
Okay.
and it does not
I've
have.
not done it.
No, sorry, you
No.
have not. I have.
Oh,
I
you
think-
haven't done Disney Worlds either?
I have not done either one.
Every time we went, it's been
Interesting.
closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to, but
But Disneyland has the dinos, and I feel like I'll like that. And I like I feel like I just like the vibe of a train
Yeah.
and like the whistle going off and all. I just think it's kind of cool. So
Yeah. A
70
little bit off topic, but the Disney World one is good. You get to go behind Thunder Mountain, which is like the highlight.
Well,
of
Yes.
who
the
knows
ride.
anmore?
And that's what I mean. So like, who knows what that's gonna look like? Because that
You
was
may
the
have missed it
previous
forever,
What
Heidi.
you wanted
Maybe.
to
He's
do.
gonna
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, now we're done with the best land in Heidi's eyes, Main Street USA. We're gonna move on to Adventureland, which has, I would say, some more exciting attractions here. And we're gonna kick it off with Indiana Jones Adventure, which I'm so sad, Haley, because that's like kind of just like I feel like some salt in the wound. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it was closed when we went on our honeymoon,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I was pregnant when we went back, so I was not able to ride it. So I can't give it like as high of a score as I would like, but I'll probably ride it 80.
Nice.
I'm honestly not that much higher. I'm going like 81. I liked it a lot. I think maybe it's my sort of dinosaur loyalism that
Mhm.
is kind of clouding my judgment. I think like the track setup is more impressive, but I don't know that it has kind of the same thrill factor. And like I said, maybe it's unfair because I'm comparing it to another ride, but I enjoyed it, but I think I expected it to enjoy it a little bit more. Maybe that's just like a first impression thing though.
I think I'm gonna give it like a 92, which is higher, I think, than your guys' vote, only because I think that I definitely agree with what Tommy's saying. I feel like it's not as like thrilling of an attraction maybe as Dinosaur. Like Dinosaur, I think is like very like like people say that it's like the same ride system, which I guess it is, but Dinosaur feels like you're like really jolty, whereas I don't get the same feeling at Indiana Jones. But I love how like grand it is inside of like everything that you can see. I feel like you can really like see things going on in a distance, and I think it's like kind of like a spectacle, which I like.
Yeah, I'll say it's like kind of 88 to 90. Like I'm right in that range there. I feel like because of the one room alone, I love when you come in and it's like so open and there's like the bridge and all that stuff, not to spoil, but like that room alone, I just really like. I'm not like an Indiana Jones person. I don't even know if I've like ever seen Indiana Jones, but I feel like for me, like it's just kind of more grand, which I'm a big dinosaur person as well. So I would have them both pretty equally around a 90.
Indiana Jones is good. You should watch the Indiana Jones movies.
I know.
You would like them. They're good.
There's like certain movies that I'm like, how have I not watched Indiana Jones? Like, how have I not watched Titanic? I've never seen. Like, there's certain movies.
Yeah, you've never seen Titanic.
I've seen Titanic
all the way through.
Nah,
no.
It's like 3 hours long.
Liar.
You don't need to watch it all the way through.
No.
Also, some exciting news. We will get to ride Dinosaur one more time before it's gone.
True.
I didn't think we were gonna get there, and then they put the closing date out.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
That's what I said. Before it's fully extinct for real.
Yeah.
Yes, for real, for real.
I feel like they've really been. It's like
it's really extended.
They've extended, but it's all meant to be. I was gonna say it's because they knew you guys were gonna go.
Yeah, they checked our upcoming trips, and they're like, all right, well, we got to.
Yeah, we'll wait until the Defosses are gone.
Yeah. Bob opened the My Disney Experience app and was checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's our friend on there. He looked to see if we had any trips planned.
He's looking at our upcoming trips.
Big fan of the pod. The next one is Jungle Cruise, and I forget if we did Jungle Cruise at Disneyland. It's like a blur to me.
We did.
We must have.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how different it is. I know there's like little differences, so I can't really distinguish in my mind the difference. But you guys go ahead with your rating over there.
I think that this one honestly is higher for me than Disney World's because I think the like foliage is cooler, and I watched like the behind the attractions kind of thing of opening day, and like all of those trees and stuff, like you see them like move in, and like I don't know, like you like watch it get constructed, which I think is cool. So I think it's higher. I know that like you're not the biggest fan. It's something that I always do, and like I always get a little chuckle, like the difference in like the skipper's jokes and stuff. So I feel like I've been like I'm usually hard to please. I'm usually kind of a tough critic, and I feel like I've been pretty high, but I think I'm gonna go like I don't know, 80 again, 82. I'll go 82 to not keep it so boring.
Yeah, I'm not too far off. I'm like a 76. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty comparable to the Walt Disney World one, which I enjoy enough. I think it's fun. I like the jokes, and like the kind of set pieces are a lot of fun. When we went last year, some of the pieces weren't working, I think, because there's like a piranha thing where they like spin through. They're like a jumping fish almost, and I don't believe that was working, which is a good one, which is like a one that's not in Orlando, and I like. So that was a little bit disappointing. Overall, I think it's just kind of like a step back from the one in Magic Kingdom
because of the new stuff, like because of the animatronics, or because of like.
Yeah, I just think like it's pretty similar, but I think the stuff that's in Walt Disney World is just like a touch better.
Yeah, there's no what's it called, like cave.
Yeah, I like the cave. The cave.
I don't like the cave because it's dark and spooky.
Big tiger. Tiger's good.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, the tiger is good.
Yeah, I know that we rode it because I remember like getting on the boat, but I don't remember like actually going through the ride. Like when we went to Disneyland, but I'll give it like a 62. For me, like I feel like I'm just not like Jungle Cruise isn't my favorite. I enjoy going on it, but like if there's a line, I'm never gonna like wait in line to go on it. And I think there's just other things I prefer.
Fair. I'm at a 75. I feel like that Jungle Cruise is one of those, like the highs are high and the lows could be low depending on who you have as your skipper. And I think the moments that we've had that were really good, like I really, really liked. Like there was one time, which I know this isn't at Disneyland, but at Disney World, before going in the cave, the girl did like the like into the unknown, like Elsa thing. And I really laughed at that. Like I think if they get really creative, I think that it's pretty fun. And I think it has like a good rewritability. So for me, I'll put it at a 75. I like yeah, they kind of mesh in my head. I have no idea which one I like better, but 75.
Super similar. Yeah, super similar.
We got a really riveting one here. We can skip right by it if we don't want, but it's the Adventureland Treehouse. Wanted to mention because it is an attraction. It's an old attraction. People like, I don't really know if we have thoughts on it, but it's one of those. Maybe we give it a rating and keep it moving. I feel like it's probably pretty similar. We've never.
I don't think we've been up it.
No, so
maybe we can go next time.
It was Tarzan, and they re-themed it to not Tarzan, or it is Tarzan now. At one point it was Tarzan. I don't know if it's currently Tarzan.
I don't think it is.
I kind of wish it was still Tarzan.
Same.
I think if it was Tarzan, the 4 of us would have gone up it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
A 20? Like I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I was gonna say like 35.
Yeah, maybe like
I'd
when
give it
we
a
bring
chance.
the twins,
Yeah.
like we would
True.
like it. Like it might be like a with kid activity. It's like
True.
a 80, like they love it. And so but I think it is like a 20 for me right now.
Yeah, I'd give it a chance to earn my business, but I'm gonna go 35.
I said 10. I feel like it's like probably with kids you'd like it. I
Yeah.
feel like 2 is one of those things that sometimes when you're like, I don't know, like sometimes when you're an adult and you do stuff that's like for kids, you're kind of like, oh, I just feel like I'm in the way. Like, and I've never done this, but like I felt that way about like the thing at DCA with like the Chippendale like little area for kids to play in. And I'm like walking on that.
Oh,
Why do
where
you look so confused?
yeah, I was like confused. It's like not like the Grizzly Peak, but it's like
the
that little
Grizzly Peak
forest that's
area,
over there.
and
Yeah.
it's like for kids. So it's like when you're an adult doing it, you're just like,
Oh,
why
yeah.
am I here right now?
I
Like,
was
it's
walking.
fun.
I was walking on that rope bridge thing, falling over on kids almost.
Yeah,
I was going
like-
to say, Brandon, didn't you get yelled at the Disney World treehouse?
The treehouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, trauma from that. Maybe I got to bring it lower than
Yeah.
20. I was vlogging just like so happy that I was knocking off Magic Kingdom stuff that I've never done, and some lady yelled at me to live in the moment, and I was like so taken.
Just trying to go.
I was like,
explore,
I'm just like trying to enjoy the treehouse that I'm sweating from, but it's
no
fine.
problem. Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that it was going to be like an Encanto treehouse here, but I guess it's now just the Adventureland treehouse.
In
I'm pretty-
Disneyland?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was being changed from Tarzan to Encanto, but now
Encanto feels like it
I
was
should
that
have looked it
long
up, but
Well, that would have been
nevertheless, it's
fun.
not.
Like what? Antonio's
Yeah.
Yeah.
treehouse?
Little
That would have been fun.
Situation,
Hey,
yeah.
all for it.
Interesting.
The last one in Adventureland, again, Heidi's giving me eyes because she doesn't like when I include stuff, but it's the Enchanted Tiki Room. You got to include that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Tommy has it on a t-shirt.
I'm wearing the shirt for the YouTube viewers.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. 30. I've never done the Disneyland one.
Yeah. I don't know how different it is.
It's pretty low for me.
I'm just gonna go 50. I'm gonna go right down the middle. I really like it in theory. I think if I was, I don't know, going to the park in
You say
1968,
this every time, but it's not 1968.
I'd be like, oh, this is awesome, but it's not 1968. So I'm just gonna go 50 because I like the idea of it. Like I'm wearing the shirt because I think the concept behind it is fun and very Disney-esque. Like it feels like quintessential Disney. I just don't enjoy the experience all that much.
I think I'm going like 25.
Fair.
Like it just doesn't really do anything for me. Like I think if you
You don't like the song?
you can bring like a little snack in, I think. So I think that's nice.
Yeah,
like I
a little
think
Dole Whip.
like you could do that, but yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of at like a 30, I would say. I kind of like I'm the same as you, Tommy. I want to be higher on it because I feel like it's one of those like classic Disney things, and I'm not a dad, but I feel like it seems like a dad thing.
It is. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's the dad spirit just taking over my brain.
Yeah.
And
When we go now, we're gonna come back on the pod after we go
Yeah.
to Disney World. And he goes on. He's gonna be like the biggest stan
when
ever.
we reevaluate these rankings in season 3, I'll
Yeah.
be like, yeah, it's a 99. What
That'll
are you
be
guys talking
fun.
about?
That's
Being like
funny.
going back over like all the rides once we
Yeah.
go as
Yeah.
a fam.
Like a champions bracket or something
Yeah.
like that.
I like that. And also with like going with kids, I feel like for you guys will be cool to kind of see what you
New
like
info.
doing with kids. I think that'll be fun.
Mhm.
Opening up a new door. Viewers,
For sure.
listeners,
Yeah.
Yeah.
gather
Um,
around.
Dad's favorite attraction, the Tiki Room. We can talk
Yeah.
all about it. So now we're going to leave Adventureland and move on to New Orleans Square. There's some good ones here. And we're going to kick it off with Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans Square.
83. It's pretty, like the actual ride part is pretty similar. I guess like spoilers for the next 20 seconds for anybody who doesn't want it. The first, like, I don't know what, like 5 to ish minutes of the ride, it's just like vibe. Like you're just like in a cave and it's just like a little bit spooky. And there's like, I don't know, like a crab on a skeleton. And it's just like, yeah, like we're about to do some real spooky pirate stuff. And then it's just Pirates of the Caribbean. And I think the first time I didn't really love that sort of intro piece, but now I kind of appreciate it. So yeah, I like it. It's grown on me. I think I like it more than the one at Walt Disney World.
That is shocking. Shocking. That's a shocking take coming from that side of this table. I thought for sure it was going to be lower because he always talks so much stuff about how the beginning is so boring and that nothing happens and it just like adds a long time onto that ride.
Yeah.
But now he likes it.
I think I kind of like it.
It's the
the dad,
dad.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's like grander than Disney World's. Like everything, the rooms are much bigger. Like you go down like an extra little drop so that when you get like to when it opens up, it like really opens up. So I think that that's cool. So I'll probably give it like an 87.
You're high on
I'm
this,
going,
I
my
think.
God, I'm
Yeah.
going with 100.
Wow.
Whoa,
Oh,
no
love that.
changes.
No, I love that ride so much.
Perfect ride.
Yeah, I really like the Pirates ride at Magic Kingdom. I think that I never knew that I really liked it until I went to Disneyland, and then I was like, dang, I really like this ride.
You gave it a high rating there, I think, too.
I
Like the
did give
Disney
it a high
World one, you
rating.
really like.
I just really like, and I like, to Tommy's point, I like that long part at the start because it just feels like a little bit something different, and it just like lengthens the ride experience. I also like how it when you go in, you're like going in that like, I don't even know what it is, like a restaurant, like
Yeah, like is that like
Bayou.
Blue Bayou?
yeah, I like that part, and I like the smells, and I just like it.
I like the facade as well, like on the outside. I think it looks really cool, and it adds to me like the layer of it. I think it's cool. I'm probably like more in line with like Tommy, like I think you said 82.
Yeah,
right?
83, but right around there. Yeah.
I'm kind of right there, like an 84. I'm like almost I like it a lot. I think it's really good. And I'm excited to ride it again because I feel like we only rode it like a few times maybe, but I would like to like really see because I forget the whole opening. Like I don't even know what's kind of different, but I'm excited for that extended opening for sure.
Yeah, I think the beginning like makes it feel like you're like just like a little fisher person and you've like made your
Right.
way accidentally into like this pirate scene because like there's like a house and like all of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I read it, I definitely did think it like the entryway, like how long it was like boring and dumb.
Hate
But
her.
on a second ride, I feel like I felt the length a little bit less, and it does a good job of kind of like partitioning the queue from the actual experience because you're just like kind of sitting in the boat and like nothing is happening, so you kind of just like clear your mind almost, and your mind is like a blank slate, and then it's like pirate fun and action and stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, sticking with pirates, this is the next thing in New Orleans Square is Pirates Lair on Tom Sawyer Island because that's still kicking over there at Disneyland, and we have all done this together.
We were busy over
We
there.
were. I was gonna say that I like thoroughly enjoyed. The cast member there I really liked. I remember that whole interaction that I had with him. He was
so
like
funny.
he was like bashing on Disney World cast members. It was kind of funny to me. But I'm gonna say it's maybe like I don't know, 65 to 70 for me. Like I actually like enjoyed it more. I don't know if that's low or high, but I'm kind of in that like 65 range.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 78. I feel like that's like pretty high, but I think like it's because it's based on the experience that we had, and
True.
like that's all I have to base on. I think it's really fun, and like the ride over is fun. There's actually like a lot of things to do, like the caves and stuff is fun, and I feel like the whole intent is that it's for kids, and it's like I think with kids it would be very fun. And then I think the point that I made earlier about like when there's a lot of kids, you feel kind of like I shouldn't be here. But when we went, there was like literally nobody there.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we are the only ones here. And it's like hilarious and so fun. And so I had a good time. So that's why I'm giving a pretty high score.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that mine also is like very heavily swayed by the fact that it was like the four of us and like the memories were like so good.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go like 77 probably as well. But I also really liked, like I was a big Tom Sawyer Island in Walt Disney World stan as well. Like for different reasons, like less exploring, more like chill vibes with a coffee. But I did really enjoy that. So I like the Disneyland one because it's still there.
Yeah, I feel bad because I'm going low, but I did very much enjoy it. So I'm gonna go. He
doesn't like us.
I'm gonna go with like a 58. Just because it was a lot of fun, kind of like climbing around in caves, trying to like squeeze through areas that probably were not designed for grown adults necessarily. But yeah, like that said, it's not necessarily something I could do by myself. So I have a hard time kind of rating it up with some of the higher stuff, where if I went by myself, it'd just be kind of, I don't know, standing around.
No, you walk around. It's just like a little hike.
There was someone on a work call when we were there, which was like the perfect thing for it, which was very funny.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good time. We took good pictures, but
yeah, that's fair. And that's totally fair. I also think that like upon reflection, it's just like, I feel like things like this like belong in Disneyland. And so that's why it's like when I compare the two, like I'm like, this makes sense at Disneyland. Because to me, like Disneyland is such like a place where you can just like go and vibe. And there's so many different areas that's like little pockets of magic. Whereas I feel like like, so that's why I feel like it fits here, because it makes sense that like you would just like go there and do this even when you're at Disneyland.
Sure.
I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Whereas like in Magic Kingdom, I never got to experience the island. So I can't really speak about it, but it just feels like it's something that I would do at Disneyland, but not necessarily something maybe I prioritize when I was at Disney World.
Yeah, I looked on the app too. You can meet Jack Sparrow's over there.
What?
Which is kinda fun.
That's a good place.
64. It's pretty cool.
Oh, he values Jack Sparrow more than our experiences.
Yeah.
No, y'all got it all the way up to a 58.
We
If it
get
wasn't
it.
for the experiences, it would have been like a 20 or something.
I think it's cool that you
That
can
is
meet him
cool.
over there. I
I
think
didn't
that's
know
pretty
that.
fun,
Yeah.
and I think that really adds like the Pirates layer vibe of
I
it.
love that.
Yeah.
It's cool. The last attraction in New Orleans Square is one attraction that currently has an overlay, and that's Haunted Mansion / Haunted Mansion Holiday. I feel like we've only done Haunted Mansion Holiday there. I think, have you guys only done the? No, you've only done Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yeah, we caught Holiday at the tail end when we
Yep.
went for our honeymoon.
Got it.
Nice.
So yeah, we're I guess basing this off Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yeah.
I'm going pretty high. I'm like, honestly, I'm at like a 95. Like, I'm so high on it. I like Haunted Mansion on its own, but something about it, like from the pre-show to the exterior decorations to the like, and I'm not even a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but just everything about it, I absolutely loved it so much.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say 100 to be honest for this one, which I know I feel like I'm like just throwing out hundreds, but this one is I'm going based on Haunted Mansion Holiday. I've never ridden Haunted Mansion period. I think actually my Haunted Mansion score would probably be less than, because I just feel like Haunted Mansion Holiday, it like fits in there so well and they make it so grand. And to your point, Brandon, they like decorate the outside. My favorite guy's in there. Like, it's just like the best. Oogie Boogie I'm talking about. So like there's nothing I would change. Like, what would I change? Nothing. So 100%.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm at 100.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
I was gonna mention Oogie Boogie because that part is awesome. The Jack when the ceiling breaks, that part is so cool. I don't think there's anything really that I would add. I also think it's interesting because don't they change the gingerbread house every year? Like, it's
Yeah.
different in the like dancing ghost room. So I
Yep.
think that's cool. It's something
Didn't
different
know
every
that.
year. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's funny that we all have to rank this based off of Haunted Mansion Holiday, but Haunted Mansion Holiday is awesome. So I'm going with a 92. I definitely like it more than kind of a standard Haunted Mansion, I think. I don't have Haunted Mansion very high comparative to sort of other attractions, but it is such kind of, like Heidi said, it's just like such a seamless overlay.
Yeah.
Where it is so well done that it almost feels like it was designed to be that way, which is, really all you have to
it
say.
feels like it should never go back. Like the one
Yeah.
in Disneyland should just be Haunted Mansion
Right.
Holiday, like Nightmare Before Christmas, and then the one in Disney World is just Haunted Mansion.
And I think it's kind of that way for a long time. Like, what, August to, I guess, January? Like, that seems kind of a long time for it to be
It does.
the overlay.
I honestly forgot that it was an overlay when we went because I was like, oh, it was August. Like, there's
True.
no way it was that overlay.
Yeah. So that's it for New Orleans Square. We're moving on to Bayou Country, which used to be Critter Country, but now has been switched. All three of these we have not done. So we can kind of, like, I guess, go through them because you guys might have done maybe one of these on this list. I have no idea. But the first one is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now, three of us have done it at Disney World. This one I know. The only, I think, like, difference maybe is like the seats are different, and maybe there's like one or two rooms that are a bit different. So I don't know if we want to rank it or if we want to skip it, but I wanted to mention because it's an attraction.
Yeah, the ride vehicle is different, right? You sit side by side.
Yeah, I think you sit side by side, and the layout is, I think, maybe just the room. Like, there are a couple different rooms, like you called out, but the layout feels significantly different, at least in my opinion. I remember riding it, kind of being like, "Oh, like this is kind of."
But we
catching me
rode
off
it when it
guard.
was Splash
Splash
Mountain.
Mountain still,
Right.
yeah.
Okay,
so
so you
I
Like
don't know.
same bones though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would assume that the kind of track or whatever you want to call it is the same. But I like it less than when, like, I guess comparing
too.
Splash Mountain to Splash Mountain, like it less than the one at Magic Kingdom. I think the iteration at Magic Kingdom is superior, and I would anticipate that to kind of carry over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So if I were to, rank it off of basically based on nothing, since I haven't ridden the ride at all, would probably go, I don't know, like,
Well, go ahead.
61. I don't know.
I think that, like, what he was saying with the layout, like, I think it is bigger. And I think people's problem with Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Disney World is that there's not enough happening. And so if they're using the exact same stuff, but it's in a longer ride, I think it could be more empty, but obviously I haven't been on it, so I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I'll throw it a 50 because I don't really know. I know I won't hate it, and I know I don't think I will like be obsessed, but I don't really know.
Yeah, I feel like this one's hard because it's like, again, it's hard to rank stuff that you haven't written, but then especially when you have written that's something that's like comparable. It's essentially the same ride, but like not there. You know what I mean?
Right. I was gonna say for me, at like Disney World, I'm at a 95. I absolutely adore
really like
Tiana's.
those.
I think it's so good. I think it's way better to me than Splash Mountain, which I know is so controversial, but I just love everything about the music, the vibe, the colors, the characters. Like I love every single thing about it. And it could be that it's because it's one of my favorite movies, but I love like everything about it. The only thing I'm nervous about for Disneyland is that it's that you sit one behind each other at Disneyland, and I don't know how well that'll work for me being super tall.
Yeah.
I've like tried to analyze the ride vehicles online, and it looks very strange where you're like almost like sitting in someone's lap is essentially what it looks like. I think it's just kind of the same as the Disney World Space Mountain. It's like
That's what I was gonna say.
So who knows?
Yeah,
but for
I don't know
me,
if you're gonna fit.
Disney World, I'm a 95. Disneyland, I don't know. Like I like if it's the same, it would be the same, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll say I was gonna say like 90 because again, I only ever rode Splash Mountain once. I rode Tiana's now like 3 times maybe or twice. Twice. I do really like it. I think that I don't necessarily like getting wet all the time, but I feel like I like the ride. So I'm just gonna give it a higher rating. And if I come back from our trip and I don't like it, I'll report otherwise.
Fair. The next two, again, we can kind of just rifle through these because I don't think that you've done either, but maybe you have. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh at Disneyland, you've done that one.
We have.
So there, we've never done this, so you can give your rating if it's comparable or different than the Disney World version.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah,
52.
I know that I like the loading because it's outside. That's a lot of Disneyland's. There, like the loading is outside, which I think is you get in those little honeycombs. It's like a little.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, it was. I think we rode it like super early. I think we were very early to get there.
That makes sense.
But it is like once you go inside, like the outside loading dock or whatever is like really the only thing I can differentiate from Disney World, which it's not Pooh's Blustery Day anymore.
I think it's still just it's the exact same name.
It's the exact same
Many
name.
Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Because it used to be Winnie the Pooh's like Blustery Day, which I thought was cute. But yeah, I can't really differentiate, but I really like loading outside, so I'll give it like a 70. I don't know.
Fair.
I don't know.
You can't have a score because you don't remember anything.
52. Yeah, 52.
Oh.
I like it. It's a good dark ride. I feel like in terms of Disneyland dark rides, there's ones that I really like that we did. So I don't know where it'll be. I'm excited to report back on it, but
Did they do any refurb or it's just closed because everything else around it was being overhauled?
I think that like that reason. I don't know though. I don't know what like what they could have maybe done, but maybe they did do some little things while it was closed. But I think primarily it was because of the Tiana like stuff, and I guess like that whole area was closed because I guess you could still access Star Wars the other way, so they probably just were like, let's just close that down. But the last one in Bayou Country, I didn't know that we were voting because we didn't do it.
Well, yeah, we've been voting. Everyone's been
go
voting
ahead.
on other rides. I'll just say 60.
Okay,
nothing to say.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Then the next one is also one that we've never done, all of us collectively, but we'll bring it up, is the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes.
100. 100.
I want to do that one so bad.
100.
40.
No.
It's like work. It's like exercise.
It's so cute and like quintessential. It's like old Disney.
Yeah,
like if there were the paddle boats at Walt Disney World, you'd be like 100. I want to do them. I want to ride around Cinderella's castle. Yes, you would.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, well, maybe if it was around Cinderella's
castle.
Yeah,
but this is
canoeing
around.
Is like something that they would make you do at summer camp to like teach you discipline.
No.
I'm not trying to get on a canoe on my vacation.
Wrong. It looks so fun. We didn't get to go on.
Like
I've never been
nature.
on.
Like it's just all the stuff that you're walking around anyway.
No. Wrong.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed why we didn't go on it last time because you just like
It was
Brandon
closed.
It was closed.
Oh, okay,
Because
good.
of
Because I was gonna
Tiana's.
say Brandon just likes to like
would've been on it.
hightail that, just like.
But do you know why? That I'm the same as Tommy. I'm gonna say like a 50. I'll give it a baseline.
I'll give it an 80.
I feel like I'm gonna be the only one paddling on that canoe.
That is not
100%.
true.
You and I are gonna be breaking a sweat. They're gonna
Yeah,
be
like,
taking
I'll
pictures,
paddle.
like recording. Yeah.
You do both, but like the people who are it's not like everybody has to go on that ride. If it was like, oh, in order to get to Tom Sawyer's Island, you have to do it, nobody would paddle because they're only going on it to get somewhere. That is the whole ride. So if they're getting in line to do it, they want to do it. So they're gonna paddle the boat.
I would almost like it more if you got somewhere at the end.
That's silly.
If there was a destination, like
I feel like people are gonna do it because it's like an old classic, and then it's like, oh, we actually have to paddle, and then it's like, yes, you do correct, and then
No,
but
you guys are
it's
not.
why that chimichanga stand cleans up is because people get off the canoes and
They're
they're like, oh my god,
tired.
I've worked up an appetite.
Everybody who gets off the boat because they were all working collectively.
well, we'll report back because Heidi's gonna.
Well,
we're
you said
for
that it was
sure.
closed, so
I didn't.
don't
I
know.
did not.
Brandon's lying.
I'll double check.
Happy honeymoon, honey.
Yeah, so sad.
Moving on from Bayou Country, we're going to a place that Disney World has, so we don't have to spend, I guess, too much time on it. But it's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, both rides being Rise of the Resistance and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Obviously, these
They're
are
like
both
the
just
same.
carbon copies,
Yeah.
like to my knowledge. So, like, I don't know if we want to quickly give our rating on what they would be at Disney World because we've rode them at both. So I guess it's
Sure.
just the same ranking. So Rise of the Resistance first.
Like 90.
Yeah, 92.
93,
Yeah, 92.
I know it's supposed to be a high ride. I just don't really care for Star Wars, but obviously I can appreciate the ride. That one. I can't
It's-
appreciate the other ride.
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rise I really like. The more that I've like the more that time has passed, I've become a Rise person. I really
But
like the ride.
Disneyland aren't the cannons always broken?
They were always broken at Disney World. I don't know what they're like at
Yeah.
Disneyland. Probably also always broken.
It's crazy
but
to add something to a ride like that and then just never be able to run it.
Right.
I would love to see them map like a similar kind of idea onto a different like intellectual property.
Yeah.
Kind of like the
True.
multi-stage attraction thing. I
Agree.
think would be really neat. It wouldn't even need to be like a trackless thing. Like I would go through the early stages and then get on a coaster and be.
They should have
plenty
done it
satisfied, I
with
think.
Zootopia. They should have had like a whole
Yeah.
introduction. You get to the police station, you get animatronics, you get in a car.
Yeah, you get put in a
Would've been
police
cool.
car or something. That would have been cool. Yeah.
A Marvel one too.
Yeah, like I envision like all of these big like if this is what is possible, I'm like there's so many things that I would love to see within that possibility. Marvel would be
Yeah.
one for sure.
That would
It
be
Well,
feels
I'm-
like that Infinity War or whatever one could
Yeah.
replicate it. I don't know if they will, but it feels like an opportunity.
Well, hopefully, like everything that is new, like not like taking over something, like because like Tiana's kind of got like a tough break where it was like you can't really do a ton.
Yeah.
And I feel like they did, like it feels totally different in there. But if it's like a new attraction, like you better give me Guardians mixed with Rise. Like there's like, you know what I mean? We know what you can do. Like you need to give all of that in all of these rides.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
true.
And I
Like
think a lot
Monsters,
of
Inc.
I was gonna say like a lot of the things like Monsters Inc. and Kanto, like all these things I think have really high potential, and I'm excited. And I'm excited for us to go to Disneyland to see like the construction. Like I know like Avengers Campus is fully in construction. They're doing stuff for like the Coco ride. Like I'm excited to see kind of what's going on. Like I really like that stuff. I know that me and Haley did that at Disney World one day, just like an Imagineer tour.
Yeah.
We just had the map open looking at all the green space and
Like,
parking lots we could use.
What could they do here? So I'm excited. I feel like for Rise I'm really high on, and then Smuggler's Run. Like
like
the
that
times that we've done it though, it's like hit or miss. Like I love when it's like with you guys and it's like fun, but it's like if it's just the two of us and like other people, like I don't like it as much. So I feel like it's like the highs can be high, but the lows can be low. So I'm like at a 60 probably.
Yeah, I think I'm at like a 50. It makes me a little bit sick as well.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 71 just because there have been times where we've ridden it and it's like a lot of fun. But there are also times where you get in and you're kind of just pressing the buttons and you're like, all right.
Yeah. I'm going to give it like a 20 because when I'm not the pilot, like I don't need to be there.
Well,
Yeah,
what I was gonna
Engineer, get me out.
Yeah, like see ya next.
Well, they've added a new role for the engineer. When the Mandalorian stuff comes up, the engineer gets to choose the mission,
Oh, that's cool. I was
That's
going to
big.
ask
Yeah, it's
about the
big stakes,
Mandalorian
yeah.
stuff.
which is like a small thing. You probably just like pick between two and press a button, but it's still that you get to like at least have some more control.
Yeah.
So I kind
They
of like
should
that.
make Grogu come out and be in the center if it's the Mandalorian
True.
one. Like
Wow.
pop up from the ground and he's in his little
Oh, yeah, you
I like
reveal him
it.
like C-3PO and Star
yeah, he
Tours.
just
You just like, and it's
he
just,
takes the handle from
Yeah.
your
I
steering wheel.
like.
That'd be
Yeah.
so cute.
I think that'll be more fun. That at least it's something different. It's not like your standard every time. At least there's
Yeah,
some
it's fun
difference.
when it's something different because that's like even with Star Tours.
Yeah, Star
better
Tours
when
has gotten
you
more
can have a
fun when it's different.
different ride. Yeah.
For sure.
absolutely.
So we're leaving Galaxy's Edge. We're going to Frontierland, which at Disneyland, Frontierland doesn't have much in it. I would say there's more restaurants and shops, but for attractions, there's really only two. And the first one is Big Thunder Mountain in Frontierland. Obviously, they're both right now closed on both coasts. Disney World is getting, I would say, a significant upgrade. They're redoing the track and they're adding new elements, as we saw from Destination D23. Disneyland, I think, is just like an annual refurb, so we're not going to get to ride it this trip, unfortunately. But Disneyland's, I'm like at a 92. I love Big Thunder. I really like this version more, if not even higher. I'd be maybe 92, like to 95. I think it's so fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say 95. I think it's like the better version of the Magic Kingdom versus Disneyland. There's just more to it and like lots of surprises. So I feel like it's what I'll give.
98. The TNT scene really does it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go 91. I think I'm one of the few people on planet Earth that prefers the Magic Kingdom one, but they're pretty
Wow.
close to mine. I just
Is
like
it the views?
Yeah, I like where the
Oh.
one in Magic Kingdom is situated, and obviously that might change
I was
as the
gonna say that.
construction goes on, and that might kind of impact how I feel about them. But yeah, the one at Magic Kingdom is so open, but the one at Disneyland is obviously still excellent and has a lot of differences, which I think is neat. Like I like obviously when it's kind of carbon copies and you can feel the same, but when it's the same ride and it's different, I think that adds such a unique twist, and you can actually compare kind of, you know, ride versus ride and not be like, oh, well, you know, it's practically the same, like we just did with the Galaxy's Edge ones.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a little more similar now.
Yeah.
Right.
Once they get that refurb,
Yeah.
they're like kind of pulling from Disneyland and putting the best parts of that kind of over here.
Yeah, and I think there's like additional elements that are like the TNT and like the goat or whatever. I think that's like a fun addition.
There's a goat in Disney World.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
Well, yeah, like what I was gonna say about this new, like what they said about the Disney World is there's gonna be something in that cavern where it's like it's almost kind of like the Northern Lights, because I guess the whole theme of Big Thunder is like you're not supposed to be there, like the mountain doesn't want you there. So apparently this like leans into this like mystical that like you get in the tunnel and then it's like all these lights go off and it's like, oh, you've like angered the mountain.
It's like spooky bats, right? Aren't there spooky
Yeah.
bats?
Yeah, spooky bats and lights.
I saw the spooky bats, yeah.
Which I kind of like, that it's supposed to be that it's like a forbidden, like you're not supposed to be there, and then it just goes crazy because I like that.
But I feel like the queue then needs to give a little bit more of the lore. Like, you know how like Everest has like like TVs that are like kind of giving you a little bit. I feel like it needs that, because if that has been like what it's supposed to be, I had no idea.
clue.
I thought it was just a fun Wild West ride.
The queue is very upbeat, so it's funny that it's kind of juxtaposed to you know, a mountain spirit that's trying to reject you.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
I just found that out when I was looking at the Destination D23 stuff. Apparently it's always been that way. They're just adding it, but I was like, I've never known. But I will say that queue, the Disney World one of the worst queues. I can't stand it. So hard.
Queue. Yeah,
well, and it's like it just anticipates, like, I guess when it opened, when that was full, like they needed so much space because like it uses vertical space instead of like horizontal like floor space. But yeah, it's brutal.
And when it's a 20,
empty,
it feels like a 60.
Yes, because you have to walk a mile to get to it, and then you have to go up, and then once you get up, you're like, okay, I'm close. No, you got to go down all the stairs.
The Disneyland queue is good.
Good.
Yeah,
yep.
I like the Disneyland queue.
And every time you have to split it, like at that one, it's like we picked the wrong one every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
No one's ever choosing the right side on one of those.
No. Now we're on our last attractions in Frontierland, and we can maybe skip over these quickly. Is the Mark Twain riverboat, which everybody just loves, and the sailing ship Columbia, which is just a big pirate ship. I guess that they
right?
They use that for Fantasmic, but you can during the day ride on the boat as well. It's like
I don't even think I knew the boat moved.
Yep.
Oh, it comes and Fantasmic it like comes in from the side. It's like a big reveal.
I just thought like during the day. I thought it was just docked. Like I thought you just like kind of went on. I thought it was like a tree house, but
that makes sense.
On the water.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like I don't know. I know.
50?
Yeah, I was gonna say 40. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel similarly with some of the other ones.
I'm in the 40. I like I know everybody's up in arms about the horn. Like I like the horn or the whistle or whatever, but I won't miss. Like hey, if we're getting cars at
Walt
Disney World,
Correct.
but I'm saying like I like the vibe of it. That's why like I'm at a 40. Is like I kind of like it, but not enough to keep it.
If people feel that strongly about it, they should just ride an actual Mississippi river.
Right, just go on a river
They have
boat.
them. You can do it like they're sick. You can just go ride.
You can go on a trip that isn't Disney World or Disneyland and go there.
Exactly. So now we're kind of doing a little detour because I want to save Fantasyland last. So we're going to go to Tomorrowland next and then kind of do a little circle loop-ish. So in Tomorrowland, we're kicking it off with the Astro Orbiter, which we didn't do there. I don't know if you guys have, but
Did we do it?
No.
I maybe as a child did the one at Disney World, but I have as an adult have not done either coast version of this attraction. It just, I feel like I'm scared of it, that it feels like I'm going to fall out of it.
It is. When it starts lowering, it feels like you're whipping around. I guess it's something with centrifugal force. I don't know.
Whatever. There's one that's fake. I don't remember which one's fake.
But it feels like you're like really whipping around on there. Like when I looked and saw that there's like no height limit, like we can bring the babies when we go to Disneyland, to Disney World. I'm like, that's crazy. So I don't know. It's like a 30 for. I'd rather get on like Dumbo, and it's the same vibe. It's like a 30 for me.
I'm gonna give it like a 10. I am absolutely opposed to the one in Disneyland because it takes up so much room in the entrance to Tomorrowland. It is just an absolute obstruction in a bygone era where it was not as crowded.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still obviously very crowded, but not as crowded as it is right now. Maybe it would have been an acceptable placement. Now I am ethically opposed to the Astro Orbiter in Disneyland. I'm going to give it a 10.
Okay, 15. That was a good argument.
Thank you.
Is that one like on? That one doesn't even like you don't.
That
have to
one's
take
like
an
on the
elevator.
ground.
Yeah,
I think. No,
so,
I think.
like,
Yeah, so it's
not
less
good.
scary than the other one. Yeah.
Not good.
I'm at
I
a
haven't-
15 this week.
I haven't been on it, but I went on the one at Disney World. That one, me and Caitlin fit in the one bucket. I don't know how. It was like
It's crazy.
we were just like, yeah, we're gonna go on it together. They were like, sure, girls, and then we were like fitting in there. But like, it feels like you're gonna fly out. But at least that one, you're going up in the air. You can like see the castle and stuff. So if this one's on the ground, you're not seeing anything. So
Heidi's like, no
I'm giving
elevator, thumbs down.
10. Boo.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. I honestly I forgot it was on the ground as well. It's it's not very
It's
good.
like right there in the middle of everything.
It does. It's just it.
You can see the castle, but that's just because it's right in front of the castle.
Yeah, you're
Right.
looking down on the castle anyway because the
Yeah,
castle's so
it's
little.
Yeah.
That's
True. Next up in Tomorrowland, which I like that this is in Tomorrowland, is Star Tours, which is essentially it's just the same
Yeah.
attraction as Disney World's. I like Star Tours probably more than most. I'm gonna give it a 78.
Oh my gosh, that's very generous. I'm giving it a 20.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but 78.
I truly, well, and I think it's biased that I worked at the gift shop after the ride. not
very
even
biased.
on the ride.
Before that,
but
you never even rode the ride ever.
it's probably because I rode it so much because it was like a super low weight most times, and I just like it. I was finally like the Rebel Spy once at Disney World. We did it once at Disneyland. It's just the same thing. So like I like it for that kind of ride.
Nice.
10. I can't go on it. It makes me super sick.
I'm also going I'm going with a 74.
Oh,
I've
boys, just leave
gone
it.
like up and down on Star Tours as a little kid. I was obsessed with it. When I got a little bit older, I was like, nah. Now I think I'm back in on it. And I do, like you said, Brendan, I like that it's in Disneyland. I like that it's in Tomorrowland. It like reminds me of when they put like Jedi robes on Mickey Mouse. And I just enjoy that whole
Yes.
sort of crossover. Where in MGM, it's kind of, or I guess not MGM. what am I- I'm
MGM.
dating
Whoa.
Hollywood Studios, it's just like off on its own and it doesn't necessarily feel like connected to anything else.
Well, Hollywood Studios, it's like so close to being in the right place. You
Yeah,
know,
it
like you you literally walk past what's now going to be Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go into the rest of Star Wars. It's like a crumb got left out. Like they forgot to like sweep the ride in and then
Well, and like the AT-AT is like only like it's like clearly a facade. So I was like, oh, Hollywood, and now that feels in
True.
Hollywood Studios
Yeah.
feels super out of place.
yeah,
which
when
at
you
one
go
point
in and the whole Millennium Falcon is
yeah. You see a fake AT-AT, and then you meet Luke Skywalker for
Yeah,
real.
Chewie's
It's kind of
walking
a-
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it more than most. I feel like that me and Tommy are very in sync this episode with a lot of things, which I love.
Good job.
Next up, I already know this is going to be high on the panel, is Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. Haley, take it
this
away.
saved my Disneyland trip being pregnant. I rode it a million times.
We wrote it so much.
Anytime it had a short wait or we could get a lightning lane for it, we booked it every single time. Like every single time. I have to give it what it's owed to me. I have to repay it. I have to give it like a 90.
A 90.
I have to.
Oh,
I
my
rode it
word.
so many times. Like
That's
it
weird.
is probably my most ridden ride because I couldn't go on anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it it is good. It is fun. I'm gonna give it a 70 even. I like the kind of jank. I don't know. I like the sort of weird mishmash, Men in Black alien design kind of characters that they throw in there. I like Astro Blasters.
And it's better than
it's
Space Ranger Spin. Was.
Way
significantly
better.
better.
So
than
I think
Space
that
Ranger Spin.
helped too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna give it a 30.
Wow.
I'm
higher.
sorry.
I'm
I just
higher
don't
on
like it at I don't like it at Disney World. I don't like it here, but I like it here more than Disney World.
I like it significantly more at Disneyland, and I'm not even good.
Yeah.
I'm not even good at it. But the fact that you can like geniusly take the gun off of the thing is like
Yeah.
it's like revolutionary. Like it's like this is just like we shouldn't be treated this well that we can take the blaster off.
I hope whoever came up with that idea is retired on a beach somewhere because it makes it so much more fun.
Well, I just like don't really understand. Like, were they built that differently in time?
I don't know.
I'm interested
They
to that.
can't
Because
be.
why would you attach one to like the whole front that has to open up and not a
I mean, there's maximum a 30-year window. And I
right?
feel like that kind of Buzz Lightyear thing was like, I don't know, done by like 2005. So
Yeah.
there's like 10 years where Buzz Lightyear existed and then kind of went out of.
They just did the
immediate
Disney
style.
World one first and was like, "Ooh, that was stupid. Like, we can't do
Yeah,
that."
that's what I'm like. And now they're changing it
looking
at
it up.
Disney World, and then they're like, we're gonna have you like remove the blasters, and there's a new like guy called Buddy. He's like a robot. That's what they're doing at Disney World.
Those are
I'm
the revamps.
I'm gonna give it a 75. I like it significantly more than
Nice.
Disney World's version. Haley's
I
gonna
like that
fact
idea.
check.
Yeah, I am gonna fact check.
I like the idea of someone just being like, what if you could take the gun off? Hold it
Yeah.
sideways. That'd be kind of fun, right?
Yeah, he better have got a raise. That Imagineer's in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Space Ranger Spin opened October 7th, 1998.
Okay,
It's the other one, Astro Blasters.
not that bad. I feel like again, it's gonna make it significantly better at Disney World because
It's kind of far apart. March 10th, 2005.
okay, 7-year
They
difference.
had,
So
they
7
had
years is-
to perfect
Yeah,
the
but it does make
removable gun
sense.
technology.
It does make sense then.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big difference because
Fair.
that's like almost when I was born versus when my brother was born.
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, that like the Astro Blasters like is more comparable to Toy Story Mania. When people at Disney World compare them, it's like to me not comparable because they don't have as good of a time. Whereas here, like I think that they're both pretty similar, and I have a good time on both of them at Disneyland.
What did you compare?
Like Toy Story Mania is like the
Oh,
same
okay.
sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
I also think I really liked it because it's like Astro Blasters, Haley and Tommy. Like that's
Yeah,
like their thing. So I really liked it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Next up, a ride that we have not done, but we will hopefully do this honeymoon is Space Mountain at Disneyland. So both of you can take this one away.
I'm going like 95 at Disneyland.
Well,
Yeah, like 98.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
is what like space, like when people talk about Space Mountain, like this is what you are imagining. Like if you didn't know anything about Space Mountain and someone described Space Mountain to you, it's this version. It's not the Magic Kingdom version. It's so far superior.
And for me, like my family was a huge Space Mountain family. Like we did it like that. We would wait for like hours in Disney World when we would go, and we went like often. As like it's not like it was like once every 5 years when we would wait. Like multiple times a year, we're waiting in line. Like my mom was really into it. Like it was just like our family ride. Like I don't know if that's like a thing that people have,
That
but
makes
like that's
sense.
the one that like really sticks for me. And when I went as like a teen and now as an adult, I'm like, God, like this was our family ride. And when I went to Disneyland and rode that, I was like, this gives me that feeling that I had when it was a family ride for us. Like it's like exciting to go on. The queue in Disney World, I don't know why. Like I can't do it. Like it like makes
People
me
love
so
it.
irrationally upset. Like it's so long, it's hot. Like it's like, I don't know. So the Disneyland one just gives me the nostalgic feeling of what I felt when I went on the Disney World one when I was young, but like in real time. I don't know if that makes sense.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It makes total sense. Yeah, we haven't done it because it was closed when we went like last year together, but this year it's open. I know it's like a double seater. I don't ride the Disney World one because I just don't like. To me, it seems like the Matterhorn of Disney World, and I just would get like a backache and slip a disc and not be able to walk
I don't
forever.
even think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could.
Yeah, like I don't think that I would
Even
fit
in
well.
the front, I don't think
I
your
struggle
your
to fit
legs
in,
would
and
fit.
like I'm
Yeah.
obviously not nearly
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
tall as
The
you
front's the only one, and I think your knees would be like in your chin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I try to get up out of that one, even my legs like barely get out of it. So I
So
can't
my
imagine
my
yours.
hope on this is that I can get on, and I think I'm really gonna like it because I think as a kid I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't our family ride. Ours was Soarin' because my mom just is obsessed with Soarin'. But like
Nice.
Space Mountain to me, like I want to like it and want to do it because everybody just loves it.
Yeah.
But I just can never do it. So I hope that this is my chance that I
Did you rate it?
can ride it. Well, I literally haven't done it in.
Well, I have not done it. Oh, but
I haven't done the
I'm
Disney
gonna give
World.
it a 90 because I'm just guessing that.
Yeah, like I'm sure that I'm really gonna like it. Like if they're like, I trust these
Yeah.
two as a source. If they're gonna rate it 95 and 98, I'm sure we'll love it if we ride it.
Yeah, like Space Mountain is a cultural touchstone.
Yep.
And this is the version that makes that make sense.
Love it. You're
Mhm.
gonna like it. If I can't ride it, you'll get to do it and love it.
I do
Um,
think you'll be able to ride it.
Me too.
Like I was way more comfortable because even as I've gotten older, I don't ride Disney Worlds because I'm so uncomfortable.
And it's like a 2-seater. It's got like a wide leg room, so I think you'll be
Love
able to
it.
just kind of like tilt your
Take
knees
some
out.
of Heidi's leg room.
Yeah.
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 The hope is day one
Borrow
we'll do
it.
it. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. The next one up, I'm so excited because I really like this. It's Autopia. And now I'm notoriously a Tomorrowland Speedway hater because I just think it's not the vibe. Like the vibes could not be higher for me. I'm saying it's like an 88. I think it's so
Wow.
fun. I love it so much.
Nice. I'll say like 70. I do like it, and I think it's way better than.
I loved it so much.
Magic
It was so
Kingdom
fun.
equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going like 85, but I've also had like the same way where we've had like experiences that like make you like
Right.
bias, but it's so much better than the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yeah, I'm going 87. I don't know what it is because you look at it and you're like, this is also going to be boring, like Tomorrowland Speedway. And you get on, and I know personally, like I have a smile plastered on my face the entire time. I'm like laughing. It's like still kind of fun. You're like engaged, steering
Yep.
around. I don't know yet what they pump into the air around that attraction, but it is so much more fun than it has any right being. But it's a blast.
Well, I think it gives you like the 50s-ish feel when you're
Yeah.
in there because like they have like the little signage around, and it like feels like you're like going for a ride through the valley. Like it like actually like I think it's better than just like Disney World is kind of just like a track with like one little.
Yeah. And that
True.
makes sense. And I feel like a lot of times, like I feel like just reflecting back on like I remember even last year when we went on the Disneyland trip, and it's like I feel like I rated so many rides higher at Disneyland versus Disney World when they're like the same ride. But I think it's because like Disneyland feels like it's like the old-timey OG place. So it's like rides like this just like feel like they fit there. And I feel like you can like imagine like, oh, like imagine like when they first opened this park and like these were the rides over here and stuff like that. I feel like it just like feels like they fit better. Whereas when you think of Magic Kingdom, you're like, oh, just get this like old car out of here.
Well, and I don't know if it's for me. Like we rode it like at night, I think, and it wasn't like a billion degrees. I feel like the Disney World one just
Yeah.
seems like you could cook eggs on the street that you drive on, and it's like the gas. It's just like so hot, and I don't know. I just
Smells.
It's different.
yeah, something
Yeah.
different for me. So I'm pretty
But
high on it.
Heidi, I agree with you 100% of like the Disneyland feels like it should have all of the OG stuff. And that's why like when they take stuff from Disney World, I'm like, it's not the original anyway.
Yeah.
Like get it out. Like who cares? Like make it new, make it better.
Mhm.
But to Disneyland, I think I'd be more tempted to like chain myself to some rides that have
True.
been there forever than Disney World because it's a copy anyway.
Yeah,
Like it's
Disneyland-
not the OG.
It has more of like a museum-like quality in a good way,
Yes.
where like it feels like it should be preserved,
Yes.
opposed to Magic Kingdom, which was just like, hey, there's a bunch of cheap land in Florida. Like let's
Yeah, we'll
go
build there.
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
We got a couple more here, like in Tomorrowland. The Finding Nemo submarine voyage. I have not done, and I have no interest in. I'm
We're
literally
doing it on
I don't know if you could.
no.
He can. He's doing it.
I'm quite literally like a 5.
Oh, honey, you have to do it. It's so good.
I've never had like more non-interest in doing an attraction. The fact of like a big fella like me walking down into a submarine and then them closing the cap
It's
on it
so good.
and then being hot, like
It's
I feel
not
like
hot in there.
but I'm feeling like I would get the feeling like I get on Star Tours sometimes, where it feels like the heat goes from my toes and wraps over my body, and I'm just like in a submarine.
He's gonna do it on this trip, everyone.
I
Can
don't-
he fit?
I think he can fit. I
Haley?
did it last time. I believe he can fit.
Haley,
I do believe he can fit.
I quite literally am not doing it.
Yes, you are.
No.
Please.
Gonna test the marriage on the
Okay.
honeymoon.
He has to do it. I did it on the last trip. It was like my dream ride.
I'd
to
rather
go on, 'cause
I'd
I
rather
watched-
ride like last time with Jerry on Alice in Wonderland again.
No. Okay. Anyways, I was like dreaming about this ride because no one ever talks about it. Well, no one talks about Disneyland. It's so good. Like it's actually so good.
So what are you gonna give it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna give it like a high ride, but like 80. I'll give it an 80.
Wow.
No way. No way.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
I can't.
There's so much more to it. You think it's just going to be this like dainty little ride. It's long and there's lots of surprise. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but it's
I
very
don't know
good.
if long makes it better. I think
so
maybe
good.
Yeah.
taking
There's a
point.
little story and other stuff happens. Have
I'm-
you guys ridden it?
No.
Yeah, exactly. No one can talk about it on here. What the heck? It's so good.
I rode a similar submarine in Cancun, but it was like a real submarine, like and saw real fish, and I didn't like that very much. But I
It's
would give it a
not real.
chance. I would give anything that's highly regarded by
Yeah.
someone, especially a fellow
Mommy,
member
I
of the
think-
squad.
Mommy,
I
I
would give
think
it.
you would like it.
I would give an honest shake. So next time I'm in
don't
Disneyland,
think
you
we
have
ever
my
did.
word. You have my word that I will get on the Finding
Okay.
Nemo submarine.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
I'll-
give it a 20.
In the meantime, I'm
Okay.
giving it 15.
Okay, that's fine.
This
Go ahead.
submarine
What did you give it,
voyage,
5?
yeah, is my Disneyland mission space,
No, it's not at all. the
where I
same.
feel like I'm claustrophobic, trapped. If I want to leave, I can't. Like, not that you can leave on any other ride. Like, if I'm on
I think you
Incredicoaster, I
can
can't leave. How? You're underwater. You can't.
There's an opening. Like the person driving the submarine is above water the whole time.
Well,
I don't think they stop the ride though. I think you have to finish it out.
oh, you got to finish.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
but
would
I mean, like, if there was an emergency,
I think I'm gonna be like this in there
they're not. It's actually quite spacious.
anyway.
Did
for all
you
you-
have to? Did you have to bend your head down?
I don't remember, but
For sure.
100%.
I don't remember, but I actually don't. Maybe, but
Oh
like,
gosh,
there's seats on both sides, and
Yeah.
it's like wide. Like
it
actually
is
wa-
bigger in there when I like look at it than I thought.
I don't know if I realized there's like seats on both sides. That's like a little bit of a game changer. I don't even know what both sides means.
Yeah, I
But
thought it was like
makes
one
it
bench in
sound
the
bigger
middle,
than the
kind of
one I
like how
rode. The
Jungle
one I rode
Cruise
was
is
very narrow. I did
without
not
the
know.
side.
You have a whole seat. Like you have individual seats. They go down like you're sitting at like a movie theater, and then you just
The
sit, and then there's
stadium
like
seat.
the
Okay.
I don't know, I'm getting-
Porthole.
portholes.
But
like
I
you're on the
still don't
ship.
know that I feel like Brandon would fit. It seems too small.
I'm going
I think you would.
27.
It
maybe?
feels like
Yeah.
Brandon could stand up in that whole lake area and just be looking
Yeah.
out.
What I want to preface is there's a difference between fit and fit comfortably.
Yeah, but you ride other rides that you ride on Mine Train, and you don't fit on that ride.
Well, but it's
Arguably
It's-
more fun.
it's 45 seconds long.
Well, okay.
This is 45
Anyways,
minutes long.
We can move on. I don't want to waste people's
Yeah.
time, but
Anyway.
I'm gonna try to get Brandon
Uh,
on it.
Highly regarded. If not,
You
you'll
have
find me
to
on
try now.
Alice in Wonderland instead.
Yeah.
The last thing in Tomorrowland we have not done as well, but it's the monorail. Is considered an attraction because you need a park ticket actually to ride it, which I never knew.
Oh,
Yep. We did it
So-
or we didn't.
Yeah, we did it. We did it to the like little station in downtown Disney.
Yes.
It's called.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
then you take it through DCA. I think it goes through DCA one direction. I don't remember which way it is. If it's from Disneyland to downtown Disney or downtown Disney to Disneyland. But you do cut through DCA a little bit as well, which is cool. Yeah, I'll go like 82. I think it's fun. I like the monorail. In Orlando, it's actually more of like a means of transportation, where this is kind of just like a little sightseeing jaunt, and
Yeah.
it is quick, like a quick way to get to the other part. But yeah, I think it's good.
I'll probably give it a 60 since I don't really remember it. And I think a people mover is a cooler way to like look at the stuff. I wish
Sure.
that Disneyland had one of those, but I think it's cool that you can do it from in the park.
I haven't been on it, but I'm gonna give it like a 90 because I like the concept of it, and I feel like it's cool how you can go into the park from outside
Yep.
the park.
I'll be at like an 80, I would say as well. Like I like the monorail. I think it's a fun transportation. I like that this is though more of like an attraction, not a mode of transportation. So I think that'll be cool to like ride it, like and see the sights and kind of thing. I'm just like it's something new and different. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. So now moving on, we have 2 lands left. The next one is Mickey's Toontown, which I think we collectively all really like this area. There's a few attractions here. The first one we can go kind of quickly through. It's the Chippendales Gadget Coaster. It's essentially the Disneyland Barnstormer, I would say,
but way worse.
but like literally 20 seconds long,
I
if
don't even
not.
think it's 5 seconds.
It was very, and they tried to seat us both in the same seat, and I couldn't
That's
believe.
crazy.
And there was nobody else. Like they were like
It was
yeah,
nighttime.
2 in the
it was
back
really
row, and
funny.
I was like,
Maybe they thought it was romantic.
Hey, but
Yeah.
they didn't see the size. Of
Let's see how
the
far we
tickets.
can test the limit of who can fit in here, because I'm just way too big.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a 20. Like
No,
it's probably fun for
It's like a
kids.
2. I don't even think it's fun for kids. It's like
It would be fun
literally
for kids.
you just go like this.
But it's
then
like
you walk
Chip and
off.
Dale. It's in Toontown. Like we rode at night. Like for kids, it would be fun.
Imagine waiting like an hour to take your kids on that.
No, today it was a 45-minute wait when I was at the
That's
app though.
crazy.
That's criminal. Yeah, that's terrible.
Insane.
Anyways, 2.
Yeah, I've never ridden it. I'll give it a 2 as well. I'll stand with Heidi.
I'll give it a 1. I hate the
Whoa.
Barnstormer.
Do you want better?
I respect Gadget though.
Yeah.
Gadget is good.
Yeah,
and
Gadget is good.
deserves 1.
I like that.
Does
show.
hard work.
Yeah. Next up, we're not going to really talk about it that much, but kind of briefly, like we don't have to give it a rating, but it's listed as an attraction. It's meeting Mickey at his house because you have to walk through. We don't have to give a
It's not a
rating.
ride, honey.
It's an attraction.
100.
Yeah, I really like it as a meet and greet. I'm like so high, like a 95.
Yeah, it legitimately might be 100.
100.
It's so
It's
good.
so good.
I
So
guess
good. You
I'm
walk
gonna.
through his
You go
house and
through
he's
the
like, I'm in
film
my film
part.
barn or
You're right,
whatever.
You
100.
go through the
100.
garden.
amazing.
It's amazing.
100.
I'll give it 95.
I agree.
I don't know what else I'd change, but
It's so fantastic.
It's
Like
so good.
Yeah, and
It
we're
is-
not meet and greet people like that.
No.
I love that meet and
I
greet.
would just do the queue for the meet and greet and
Yeah,
skip the
I
meet
don't
and
even need
greet.
the picture. Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
The next one up is Roger Rabbit cartoon spin.
We did this a lot. I
We
feel
did it
like.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we've done it. I don't know, like probably 3-4 times.
Yeah, it was super low weight. I could actually do it.
Yeah,
So I have
yeah.
to give it some respect. Give it like a 78.
Yeah, that sounds right. Like 84. I think it's good. I like Roger Rabbit. I like that whole sort of vibe and aesthetic.
yeah, I love this ride. It's like one of my favorite Is it dark ride? I guess
Yeah,
so.
dark ride. Yeah,
Mhm.
Like 88. I like spinning it in a circle with no purpose.
yeah. I'm at an 85. I really like. Again, I know nothing about this movie, but I like when he does like the arm thing. His like arm extends out.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like I've probably seen it as a kid. As an adult, I've never.
That's
never.
crazy.
Indiana Jones and Roger Rabbit.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the
Need
list.
to
Add it to the plane. The plane
Yeah,
list.
they're good
Which is-
plane movies.
Which is what I
absolutely.
was gonna say. I have it on my list because at Oogie Boogie you can meet Judge Doom, which I guess is the villain in that movie.
Yes.
And I kind of want to know at least like something because he's like
Talking to you and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
grabbing-
like a fun
Kind
interaction.
of a spoiler. I don't know if it's clear at the beginning of that movie that he's going to be the bad guy.
A spoiler for a movie that was made in when?
I don't know. He hasn't seen it.
The
Yeah,
80s?
No,
yeah,
fair.
he hasn't seen it.
I knew that about it, and I know that he's whatever like
What a child.
dipping tunes in that stuff.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, I really like it. I'm at 85, and then
Dip.
yeah, the dip exactly. And I really like the queue. The queue is really fun.
Mhm.
Really great queue. Next up and last up in Toontown as an attraction is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I'm giving this a 100 for sure.
Wow.
The queue, the outside of the theater, the ride, I just love at Disney World anyway, but it is way better in Toontown with the
Mhm.
queue. I know that's going to be like for certain people like, oh, whatever. It
it's
just
so much
is.
better.
It like fits way better there.
Yeah, it like actually makes sense to me. Like
It's great. I
the
love
other
it so
one
much.
Doesn't really make sense, but I'll give it like a 98. I don't
Yeah.
really know what I'd change, but it's like it's great. The queue is amazing.
perfect, yeah.
And the ride's so fun, and the fact that it's in Toontown, it's like that makes sense.
Yeah.
100. There's nothing about that ride. Like I like that ride enough, and there's nothing about that ride that I would change. I think that it is the way better version, and it doesn't make sense in Hollywood Studios where it is.
Mhm.
It makes perfect sense. And like the Mickey shaped popcorn,
Oh.
all of like the archives from it, like the mummy and stuff. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. In Hollywood Studios, it's like a mid to high 80s. In Toontown, I think it's like a 97, 98. It's way better. It does make a huge difference. It's just like you kind of build up to it through the queue. It's way better.
Yeah. And all like the nods to the old cartoons, like you said, I just love like there's like the whatever, like the Jazzercise Mickey or like whatever, like the disco, like I just love. everything
Mouse
about
size,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mouse size. Yeah, sorry. But like I just love the whole area. Toontown is like legitimate. Like I think all the stuff there to me gets like the Toontown bump where it's like
Yeah.
I just like it more that it's in Toontown.
Yeah,
You know?
the best.
It's so well themed. Like even when we spent like a long time in Minnie's house when
Yeah.
she wasn't even there.
Yeah, we were just like
She wasn't
playing with
even
the oven.
home.
Yeah, you're like, oh, she made cookies. That's so
Opening
fun.
a refrigerator,
opening
sitting at her
everything.
table.
And then those girls were
Washing
trying to,
her
like, be in
dishes.
there, and we're like, "Can you please get out of
Yeah,
here?"
we're
Trying to
four-
get our picture.
We're four grown adults that are in Minnie's house. Can you just let us
Can
do
you
our
just
thing?
let us be, like, go around, please?
So funny.
No, it's so good in there.
But I love it there. And like I quite literally at work when I work from home, I listen to like the Toontown music loop when I'm
Yeah,
doing
you
work.
do.
I love it. It's like the da-da, da-da. It's like so fun.
Mhm.
Now moving on to our last land and the land that has the
Swan
most
Land.
attractions, which
So we
maybe
better-
we better
We better
rifle
go.
through,
We're
which is
trying
good.
to
Yeah.
Speed it up.
Fantasyland. The first one on here, like, is an attraction. We don't have to spend time on it though. Is the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough because it's
Oh
different.
my
It's a
God.
very different thing, and it is considered an attraction. So I wanted to mention in case anyone out there's a big lover of this. I think it's great. It's like an 80 for me. I think it's so fun.
Yeah, I would give it like a 72. I think it's better than not having an attraction in the
Exactly.
castle.
Yeah, 61 for the reasons that I stated.
Yeah, I'll say 60. Like, I like it.
Fair. I think it's fun. Next one up,
Period.
we didn't do period. Full stop. We didn't do this at Disneyland, but it's
No.
Peter Pan's Flight,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it's exactly the same or if it's a bit different or there's any changes, but I like Peter Pan's Flight enough at
Yeah, I
Disney
like it
World,
too.
but we've never done the version here.
I don't know if we did it. Couldn't tell you.
I think we did, but
Probably.
I think it's the same. I think it's pretty much identical.
Yep. 65.
Really? I was gonna say like 84. I like that.
It's
The line is always too long at Walt Disney World, but here I don't think it was that long.
I don't know. The
It might have-
queue
maybe
is
it
good
was.
to me. It's better than the ride, I think.
Yeah, maybe I went a little high, but there are a few scenes that I really, really enjoy. Like when you're flying over London, that's just such a nice kind of bit of dark ride.
The Tiger
Scenery.
Lily scene is my favorite scene.
Yeah, I'm at an 85. I really like Peter Pan's Flight a lot as a ride. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I'll give it a 70. I also really like it. I think I like it because it's like it's different. Like it's a dark ride, but it's just so different.
Yeah, I like the whole system is fun and different. The next one is, I think, my favorite dark ride at Disneyland, and it's Snow White's Enchanted Wish, and I'm giving this a 95. I thoroughly enjoy. I love that you load outside, like you mentioned. I think it's so fun how it's like the cast member sits there, you pull up, and I feel like I'm like I like Snow White, I think, more than most. I like the dwarfs, I like the vibe, I love like the cottage, like I like everything about it, and I think that ride is so fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 90. I like this one too. There's just something about it. It just feels very Disneyland.
Yeah, I like that in the curtains. That's this ride, yeah. I like that that's a cool part of the queue and that they kept the spooky scene
Agree.
from the old one. So I'll give it like a 86.
There's a spooky scene when she's doing
She
the.
turns around and she's
Yeah.
the spooky witch.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 79, and I think most of these dark rides will get a bump for still being like having like all that 60s like weirdness and like scary factor that it like feels so out of place.
Some of them will get a bump.
Yeah, where
Some will
you get off
stay.
and you're like, whoa, that was way weirder than I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be. So 79, probably a little bit higher than it would be without those elements, but it has those elements, so it gets a
Well, this is
a
refurbed.
bump.
Yeah,
But they kept some of it.
moving on to one that maybe will get a bump, maybe won't, is Pinocchio's Daring Journey. I rode this alone while Tommy and Heidi did the Matterhorn bobsled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like quite literally, I was actually afraid, and I was the only one in my vehicle, and I was like, "Oh, it's early in the morning, a bit like it's actually, I think, like
Weird.
kind of scary."
Yeah, it's weird. There's lots
So-
of weird parts in it.
If I gave that 95, I'll give this like a 75. I really like that it's old and scary and stuff still, but I just it's still fun, but not my favorite dark ride.
Yeah, I'll probably still give it like an 80 though. Like I just think I just like all like the old
Yeah.
rides here.
Yeah, I think it's like an 85. It's weird, but as a dark ride, like I would go on every single time.
Yeah, I was gonna say 83. It's even weirder and even scarier than Snow White, and that's why it gets 4 points better or whatever.
It's like stuff that they could never build today. Like
No.
the movie incorporates things it could never be in, and like there's just stuff that you're like,
Yeah,
what is
you
going
like
on?
wander to the back of a carnival and then get like kidnapped.
They're like
effectively.
abusers. Yeah, it's
a super
bad.
frightening sequence that it just like you're just going through like what that was just I was just at Mickey's house. What's going on?
Right, and like Stromboli's way too loud. He's like yelling stuff at it. Like it's like, come on, tone it down here.
They say
It's too.
bad word in
They say bad words in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him to the coal mines. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like every time I think of that movie, I'm just like, this is just like
Yeah, when
wild.
he's the donkey in the crate, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Incredibly sad.
Like I feel like we're just kind of like progressively.
It's getting worse.
It's now Mr.
I
Toad's.
love Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is next up.
Okay.
Go Heidi, because
Oh.
I'm torn.
Oh, I'm gonna say like 92. I love this ride.
Wow.
It's so the reason why I think it's like I love it is because it's like so crazy, and then you're just like, what? And I just like the Toad guy. Like I like Mr. Toad. Like
Mr.
I don't
Toad's
know.
good.
I haven't seen the movie, so like to me, Mr. Toad is like the equivalent of like what Country Bears was at Magic Kingdom. I just like those characters.
We, before going on our trip with you guys, said we'd watch it, and like about 5 minutes in, I look over and she's out.
I'm bad at watching movies.
I watched it and it was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, like I gave Pinocchio 75. It's like the same. I feel like that there's like horns honking stuff going on. It's like, and it's just so like
it's so bizarre.
people say it's bizarre, but it quite genuinely
Worse
is
than
bizarre. It's just a bizarre ride.
This one I don't think can get as high for me because it ends and you're just like, what? Like there's not like a real ending. I think this one's like a 67 for me because I think it's mainly because the ending. The first time we wrote it, we were both like, huh? Like what is going on?
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's why I think I'm going a smidge higher at like 86 than Pinocchio, because you do get off and you're just like, what just happened? Like what? I think that element is I don't know. It's super unique, and maybe it's not good, like quote unquote, like good attraction design, but it's just such a unique experience that you get off and you're just like, what was that? Especially if you have no kind of
Context.
no context or background on what the character is or what the story is going to be. You're just like in a car. The ride vehicle is a little bit uncomfortable. I think it's my least favorite of the dark ride vehicles in Fantasyland. But otherwise, I think it's just like it is a wild ride throughout, and you get off and you're just like, what? What is going on?
Yeah, I think that the pacing of dark rides, I like that one. Seems even more fast paced, where it's like this room, that room, another room, horns honking. Now it's like
I think that's what I
just
don't
cardboard
like.
flying
It's
away.
like I'm stressed.
Yeah.
right, and it feels like the
Like when the
doors to the
judge
next
is
room
there.
won't open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
very
judge is
stressful.
crazy. Guilty. Like,
Yeah.
too much for me, but I'm excited to ride it nonetheless. It's funny.
Yeah.
You really like Mr. Toad because you think he's just a cute
He's
little
a
guy.
cutie. I like
He's like
how-
hardly in the ride. You're
I
so
like-
distracted by everything
I
else.
like Mr. Toad too.
I like having my picture with his little plaque, and I like having my picture when he's standing there, and I have a pin collection.
Is it
so-
true that it's like though, like you're Mr. Toad? Is that like what it's supposed to be?
It seems
I feel
like
like
it.
Seems like it.
That's what
'Cause
I've
it's his
heard,
wild
is that,
ride.
Yeah, you're effectively Mr. Toad going on a wild ride.
Making all those bad choices he makes.
Yeah.
Bad
Crazy.
boy.
Next up again, some that will like rifle through, but King Arthur Carousel, I think it's just the
Oh,
same.
carousel.
I like the carousel enough. Like I think it's a fun thing, and I feel like now that we go more often, like at Disney World, we did it like one
Yeah.
night to end our night, and it was great. So I'm at probably like a 65 or a 70.
Yeah, I'm like
It's a fun
65.
time.
Yeah, I'm at a 60, but excited for carousels to move up our list.
Yeah.
As parents.
Yeah, that's why I'm going 50 right down the middle, but I anticipate it kind of inching its way up a little bit higher. And then it'll go right back down as the kids get older and they don't want
Right.
to ride it anymore.
Yeah.
True, exactly.
It'll be replaced with roller coasters
Yeah,
and
it'll-
whatever else.
We'll be doing
Yeah.
laps to get back on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah. Next up is the Casey Jr. Circus Train, which like they tried getting us in there, which again like would have been like the submarine, and I would have been just no room. I would have fit, but not well.
I didn't think you would have fit.
We did it though in the end, right?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
We
like,
waited. They just rolled their eyes at us.
it's fun. Like I'd say it's the same, like a 65. It's like fun enough.
It's like 50. Yeah.
Yeah. Our first trip, we sang the song Nonstop Never Went On.
The song is so good.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
So I'm going to give it like a 78.
Yeah, I was just gonna give it like a 67 because the song is just
So
it's
good.
so catchy.
But they did try to put you in the cage, which is so crazy when
With
there's
other
outside.
people.
With a lot of other
Yeah,
people.
that
With
was so
I
crazy.
think we got on the back and that was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said I'll happily wait. Like I'm fine, and it
We were
was
so
like
mad.
we're an inconvenience.
And
Sorry.
it just doesn't make sense. Like you can't fit in there. You'd be crunching
Yeah.
You
up
should
the
have
whole
gone
time.
and done it. You should have just like been like.
Yeah.
They don't care. They would have let you go.
I would have looked like I'm like, I would
Like you're in Pinocchio.
Let me out of here. Yeah, I don't know. That's how I'm going to feel on the submarine.
You're going.
Now I can't stop thinking about the submarine. Then I'm going to have
Banging on the
trauma.
glass.
I'm going to have
Let me
trauma in
out.
5 days. Let me out of here. Next up, Dumbo. I would assume just the same, maybe
But
different
better 'cause
views
it's-
though, because it's in Fantasyland.
Cute view.
Was the like we didn't do it, but that could like be the only difference to me is that it maybe fits a bit better. But like, yeah, 70.
I'm giving it a 90 because I really like Dumbo. Like I like Dumbo at Magic Kingdom. I feel like it's like
A quintessential ride.
I think it was my very first ride ever.
There you go.
Yeah, 90.
I would probably go 70 with room to grow when we bring them. So
Agreed. 70. I don't have much to say about it, but Dumbo is very cute.
Yeah. Next up, the Mad Tea Party. Again, I said we're kind of rifling through. Like this is to me like a 40.
Yeah, 20.
it's outside, so it gets more points for me than Disney World. So I'll give it like a 30, but I can't ride it.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 38. It looks nice. I like
Yeah.
the way it looks significantly better than the one at Magic Kingdom.
Alice in Wonderland.
I
really
love.
love. Yeah, really good dark ride. I like that it's outside and you actually go for like a little bit of time outside as a dark ride. I think is cool.
Yeah.
Like I think like you start outside and like towards
like,
the
on the
end you're
roof.
outside again, aren't you?
On the roof, you're outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I really like. I'm at like a 92. Like I really like
Yeah,
it, and I don't even like that movie like that. But
I'm 90. It just feels like it's like an old ride. Like it feels like.
I think I'm going like 93. I like the what's her name? Off with her head.
yeah, Queen of Hearts, awesome.
Queen of
The Queen of Hearts scene I like in there, and I love the outside element.
Yeah, I'm going 81. I don't really remember a ton of it other than the sequence when you're outside. One thing I don't like is that whatever like the ride vehicle, I just feel like it's gonna like
Yeah,
topple over.
But it feels
whenever
like
I'm
the
riding it.
original ride vehicle,
It-
which
it
I
does.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it feels like people who are I don't know.
But the
living off of
queue
those
is
1960s dials,
Purely in the sun,
maxing out at like 140 pounds. But yeah,
which is tough.
yeah, it is pure outside, which is not good.
yeah. I do like that the ride vehicle is like that snooty caterpillar that like just looks
That's-
like
Yeah.
True.
he's
Good.
way too cool to be bringing us around.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple more here. I'm saving one for last that I think will be fun for us to chat about last, but It's a Small World is next up here. I know this
I
is
love
this
one.
is Tommy's favorite attraction, so I don't know if you want to start, Tommy, if you have any thoughts, but if this one maybe gets a bump for you, the Disneyland.
It does, right? It's a better iteration of the ride. It's clearly like the original idea and execution of what the concept is. The characters inserted is more fun. That's that. I'm still maxing out at like a 48. I just don't. It just doesn't mesh with me. Whatever the reason is, like I don't love the art style. I don't love the song. Like I think that it just whatever wavelength that this attraction is going on, I'm just not on the same wavelength. And I recognize that it's like super well done. I just don't vibe with it for whatever reason.
Yeah, the facade alone on this brings it like 25 points more than I would make it otherwise. Like the clock is so cool. I think like how you load is really cool. So I'll probably give it like a 65, which is surprising for me, I think. But I like that.
Mhm. I like the outside of it a lot.
You're high on it, yeah.
I'm like a 90. I really like this ride, but I also think like this is a ride that I know that like if I rode it as a kid, I'd love it because I always like love like dolls. I eat up the song. Like I just think I just really like it. So and at Disneyland, it's way better. So
I'm at a 70. I like the outside. I like the outside loading, and I like the characters. I think that it just makes like way too much sense to have the characters. It makes it way
I don't
better.
know why you don't just put them at Disney World
I
as
know.
well.
yeah.
Matterhorn bobsleds is next up. I've never done, and I'm sure won't ever really do because I don't think it's very comfortable and isn't for me. But who knows?
Mhm.
I don't know, probably like an 80. I think they're fun. I think they're super uncomfortable, but I think it's cool to be in like an original like coaster kind of thing. And it's like the main attraction, I think, of the park.
Yeah. 86 for me. I like that it's kind of like a sort of I guess it's not super unofficial, but I like that it's a sort of a landmark around Disneyland. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And I think, despite the kind of rough nature of the ride in terms of kind of how smooth it actually is going down the track, I think it's still pretty enjoyable. The Yeti is good. You get a little bit wet sometimes.
I like
which
the
is
water
always
when
a
you go past the water. I was
fun
going to say
element.
that.
So yeah, I like it quite a bit, but it's not super, super high, but yeah, like 86.
I don't like this ride, but I only rode it one time. And when me and Tommy rode it, I thought my back was going to blow out. I was like, this is crazy. It felt so rough. And like, I'm not usually a person that like after I ride a ride, I feel like I have that like reaction. Like it takes a lot. So I don't know what, maybe I have to ride it again and see.
Yeah, you
like,
should ride it again.
See, maybe I was just like heightened. It was early in the morning. Maybe I didn't eat. I don't know. Like, so I'm going to say like 30, but I'll have to revisit that one.
I want to ride it so bad. And I think I want to ride it so bad because, like you said, it's like it seems like the icon of the park.
Maybe you should just try it.
It's very like old school Disney. It's like people love it. It's on like merch. I think that I really want to like it. And I wish maybe I could, but I feel like that it's just not for me. And I feel like once I may fit, but then I'm going to be sore.
You may just have to keep your abs engaged like the whole time. Like you can't because I think that's probably why your back hurt, Heidi. You have like a lot of height from your hips to your head.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a lot going back.
I probably wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I think it's rougher than you even expect.
Yeah. So I think if you're like kind of
Really
engaged
clinching
the whole time and not just like loose, like you would be on a ride, which you would enjoy.
Right. So we'll see.
We'll see if we can get on it again.
And then last up, a ride that's near and dear to all of our hearts is the Storybook Land Canal boats. And you may be wondering, when I said I was going to save a good one for last, it's like not the most exciting, but it has a special memory. And you guys take it away because you can share the story, because I think that Haley like has a good perspective on how this went down for us, like our experience with this ride, like collectively as a four.
I guess so.
Well, I just think that you were like really noticing what was happening with the other party.
Yeah, because I couldn't be the one. Yeah. So if you don't know, if you're the first people to ride the Storybook Circus boat or the Storybook, what is it called?
Land Canal.
Canal, like the boats, you get to sign like a little book, which is cool. It is. I think it's gotten less official. We signed like a book. This was like a journal.
It was like a binder.
It was like
a
it was like a piece of paper.
A 3-ring binder with a sheet of lined paper.
But regardless, it's like it's kind of like gives like the first pickle of the day vibe, where like it's like something that you can check off a bucket list and do it together. So we definitely wanted to do it. I, like we said, was pregnant, so I was not the fastest moving one, and so I could see like the rest of the squad heading towards, and then like these two women who just had really no shot. Like there's just no way, but they were really trying. But then Heidi and Brandon and Tommy just like skirted right over, and they were so disappointed. These women just like, because the ride's not even open yet. You have to just like stand like what's it called? The rope is like still open. So you have to like stand there and watch. And so we just beat these women out of the very beginning. And I'm sure that these like two women in like their mid 50s didn't think a bunch of like some like 20 somethings to like mid 30s like group of people were like really scurrying over to get their name in the book, but we were.
Yeah, I definitely felt a little bad. But
I didn't.
We couldn't not sign the book.
No.
Disneyland, so
and it's not like we accidentally stumbled upon it. Like we
No.
set out to do it, so I didn't feel bad.
And that's the game. Yeah, like if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't.
And they took a different route. You know, like they were coming from an entirely different.
They overshot it. One of us went the wrong way, and they followed that person, and then someone came right in behind.
Which is what I was going to say is me and you ran down the exit, and they followed us, and Tommy and Haley were standing at the entrance, and it was like, tricked ya. We wasn't planned.
We took the bait.
You followed us.
And they asked us if we were going to sign the book.
Yeah, they said, "Are you here to sign the book?"
Why do you think we
ran?
Why do you think we were breaking rules in order to get over here?
No, ma'am.
Like,
yes, we're signing the book.
When they had like whatever e-ticket, this is not on that list. Like whenever that was a thing, all those tickets, like tiers, this is not. But like I like the memory of it. I'm gonna say it's 100%. Like a 75 to 78 for me. I think the vibe of it's fun. The person like on the boat, like telling you the story is cute. So I'm right around there. Like it's a very Disneyland thing to me.
Yeah,
I'll
say 78 as well.
Our first experience on the actual boat, I think, was better than the one that we did this time. Like I think that because it's very dependent. It's kind of like the Jungle Cruise,
right?
Where like it's really dependent on the person telling the stories, because like if you haven't been on, you just go around and it's like mini versions of all of like Agrabah and like all of these different places. So I'm gonna give it higher. I'm probably gonna give it like an 85 because I don't think there's really anything about this type of ride I would change.
True.
But it is. I do think it's dependent on your guide, and like I think like going first thing in the morning, Like it's like the guide's first
True.
go
Yeah.
around. So like if they haven't had their coffee or if they were running late to work or like, you know what I mean? There's a lot
Yeah.
of different things that could
There's a
go
lot of
on then.
variables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go like a 78. I do think it's like a super pleasant little boat ride, like Haley called out, like around these little sort of miniature cities. They tell a little story. It's definitely unique, and it is kind of like a fun boat ride, like geared towards like younger kids as well. That I think they would really enjoy. Like I think if you saw Arendelle or whatever as like a little kid, you'd be like, oh my god, it's so cool. And then yeah, the kind of sprint mad dash to get there in the morning is such a fun kind of element. It's such like a weird meta Disney thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good ride. It's definitely kind of up there on the sort of must do's whenever
For
you're
sure.
at Disneyland.
The book feels like something that like if you have multiple days at Disneyland, I would do at least once.
Yeah.
For sure. I found out that Winnie the Pooh has a book.
I think that's why we tried to go there first.
Maybe, yeah.
I think remember when I said I think we wrote it early in the morning?
I want to be in the Winnie Pooh book for sure.
Yeah, I don't think they had a book or it wasn't open.
Yeah, or we lost maybe. I don't know.
No, we didn't lose.
I think that one's a bit farther. I think that Bayou Country
Well, I'll
seems
just start
farther
running.
than the storybook land. And I'm not a runner in Disney. I don't condone that.
I'll sign
But
for that
we
one.
like I'll admit that we did, I
did.
think.
We
It wasn't a long run though.
No.
It was. We were fast walking, but then when I saw those
I'll
ladies
admit,
were running, I'm like I
Well,
have
this is
to,
wasted.
because
Yeah, if we miss it,
don't
it's
do
we're not
this,
doing it again.
What a waste of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And like it's different if you're running from park entrance.
True.
Like
Yeah.
when
we're not those
when
people.
Animal Kingdom rope drop happens and everyone literally starts running before they get to the Tree of Life,
Yeah.
that's wrong.
Can't be doing that.
No.
Yeah.
But if you can see the ride entrance and you just have to edge your competition out a little bit, you can
It's fair
pick
game.
both feet off
The
the
squad
ground for a couple
condones it.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if there's a book and competition, it's allowed.
What's up?
If
I
there's
like that.
stakes, if there's something
sure.
on the table, then yeah, you
For
can.
sure.
For sure. The only other notes that I had, which again we can either talk about or not, but I wanted to mention that obviously there's like the entertainment changes lots there in terms of like fireworks and shows, but like in comparison, Fantastic they have there, which I don't think is as good, but I wanted to mention I don't think like the grandness and the seating. So I just wanted to bring it up. And then Magic Happens is on there, and then like the Disneyland band. Those were the three I think that we did the most collectively. And I don't know if anybody has thoughts on those or if you like really like them, but I just wanted to add them in here that like on our trip, those were the three kind of entertainment things. Obviously we saw World of Color, which is DCA, and then a fireworks show, but those are kind of the three, like the parade, the band, and Fantasmic.
When we went, there was everybody get your ears
I was
on,
gonna
have
say,
a good,
yes.
It's like
a good
placeholder,
time,
Yeah.
which was crazy. It's like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Like the being on Main Street during that, like we didn't know what it was. I just
Like
thought it was like
DJ
a.
Mickey Mouse. or
It was
something.
crazy.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
I think the Disneyland Fantasmic like pirate ship surprise scene might be like the best Fantasmic moment,
Mhm.
but as a whole, it's definitely not as good as the one at Hollywood Studios.
And you
But
could sit on the ground.
when
which
that
hurts.
catches you off guard, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's a very, very kind of like shocking, really effective moment. Yeah, sitting on the ground.
I think if
stinks.
the seating was different, it would be better. And they used to sell these little like stadium chairs.
Yeah.
I would pay $35 for one.
Yeah. We lucked out though, because when the three of us tried to go, we were like legitimately behind a tree and a post.
Yeah,
And then we
we
said, oh, like it's not that
Perfect.
bad. And then they said, do you want to sit? And we said, oh yeah, like that's the way to go, is you got to like, which I
Yeah.
think is a dining perk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
did
then
It's
they-
a dining perk, yeah, and it was worth.
Yeah.
It was definitely worth it. The food was
Worth it.
good, and then got seating at night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the food
Would
was really
recommend,
good.
yeah,
It was
would definitely
it was
recommend.
totally worth it.
yeah, would recommend.
And then Magic Happens Love and the Disneyland
Very
band,
nice.
we chatted about, I think is one of my top tier Disney moments in my lifetime was us watching that band and being in that parade. It went like, I no joke, like I don't like mean to say that we watch our own vlogs back, but like I quite literally like twice a week this lead up since we got married, I've watched that vlog twice a week and I replay the band part often. I think it is fantastic. The band people go so hard. They do like the little sways and the moves, and I'm just like, I love it. And then like I love the part when you guys are swinging, that girl's judging you. Like there's so many little things we have like memories of that.
Yeah.
I really like the
And I want
Disneyland
to
band.
say in our vlogs, sometimes there's parts of the vlogs that Brandon keeps in that's like, wow, this is just like a lot. Why is he keeping all this in? It's not for you guys to watch, like not for the viewers. It's for Brandon to just
Yeah.
enjoy.
Like I kept in probably like 8 minutes of the Disneyland band, and I'm so happy that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's
funny.
like, I mean, that's what it's about, right? Like
Right.
if you're just vlogging for the views, then it's not fun anymore. You gotta do it for you.
exactly.
So with that being said, this is our Disneyland attraction ranking. I feel like we kept it at a good maybe time frame. Who knows? I think we could have really with some of these. I
We
mean,
started picking up.
some of these are kind of
Yeah.
stinkers, so we kind of ran through them, and some are the same at Disney World. But let us know your thoughts if you've been to Disneyland, if you like one better than the other in terms of like attractions or rides, those kinds of things, what you thought of our rankings, if some were off. You can share those thoughts in the comments on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, all those things. The squad is back. We're obviously heading to Disneyland and Alani for the honeymoon, as we mentioned. So we'll have our like our own vlogs from that. We'll have some stuff on the story. So be sure to follow all of our stuff. All of the links are always in the description for our channel, Haley and Tommy's Instagram, all those things, the channel, all that stuff is there.
Tell them to come back.
Yeah. Tell them to come back in the comments.
Yeah. I would like to come back with like kind of home vlog situations,
Love.
but at the moment, there's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
I
got
So
one.
until I can like promise the viewers that I will actually edit vlogs, I can't make any promises yet, but we would like to. It's in the future.
Yeah, I
Love
might post my dopey training on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going
Nice.
to, so no promises there, but it's something that I certainly might do.
Yeah.
If
And
I
maybe
record a
I
video
will
and I think
also-
it's cringe and bad, I'm just not going to do it.
I
I'm
love it.
training
Here
for the
first.
half. He's training for the dopey. So
Yep.
maybe there'll be that way you don't get if you're not running 48.6 miles, you don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah,
you
or
can
you
see
just
me
or
who's
you
only
just
running
don't
like
like me,
two.
and then you get a dose of Haley.
Everybody loves you, Tommy. We
Yeah.
love you.
I appreciate that.
But this has been so fun. We always love the pod. Hopefully you guys all love it and enjoy listening as well. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, anywhere that you get your podcasts, and then on YouTube and Instagram at the Park Squad Pod. New episodes will come once we're back, obviously from our trip because we'll be away. But yeah, you can expect, I'm sure, like a little recap, and then we'll hit DCA and rank those rides as well. But thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome to the squad, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.